Good morning, everybody. I haven't been posting for a bit because I had a friend over and I did record, but I haven't posted. So I'll do that a bit later, hopefully. Today is Monday, uh, and it is an interesting day, interesting weekend. I went out with my girlfriend. We went dancing, 3 hours dancing, which was fun. Um, Interesting thing she said though. She noticed that when I was wearing glasses, I come across a bit mean or not so friendly. But when I don't have glasses, um, my eyes are exposed. She said that people see that you're a nice person. I thought that was interesting. Um, so people take advantage because they know that I'm nice or they see I'm nice or something like that. I found that, I don't know. She said that I might need to wear glasses more. So that was a thing. Um, yeah, it was an interesting weekend. Um, I had a few interactions with family that wasn't so positive, and friends as well. Um, I feel my relationships are interesting. People I am around might be envious of my life, and then they are coming to me judgy a little bit. Um, I don't know. I feel like I'm questioning the relationships I have and who I hang out with and the experience I have. And I actually don't want to hang out with some people that I thought I did. In my 20s, I went away from all my friends and found new friends. That was because I was with a group of people that were not that good for me, but because they were attached to my ex at that time and I needed to get away from him, I just left the group. I didn't stop being friends with them, I just didn't hang out with them as much, so I did my own thing. And I think I'm at an age where I might have to do that again. And I need to keep my friends separate. Because my past friends, I don't know. Some people aren't okay with my change, and so they're knocking me down a little bit. Well, that's what I feel. Maybe that's not their intention. I mean, I know they love me, but envy is a horrible, horrible thing. I mean, I get envy, but my envy is more, oh, damn, I wish I could do that too. Rather than, oh, how come she gets it and I don't? And so you want it rather than the other person. My envy is more like, I want to do it too. Interesting how we approach things in life. Got asked out on another date. Uh, yeah. People are wanting to take me out, but they're lazy. They don't plan anything, so I just wait and I just see how things are playing out. I don't have time for lazy people. If you make an effort, you make an effort. I don't know where that came from because I am usually the type to give everybody a chance. I went and visited my mother yesterday. I'm a bit concerned about her, but she's managing her life. It's best that she does it that way. Um, yeah. So, what am I thinking today? Um, I'm feeling like I'm a bit spent actually. Mm, I'm tired. I think it's this weekend has worn me out, the energy. I got my house blessed, so that was nice. By my friend. She thinks I needed to do that, and we did do that, so that was cool. My friend, because I was getting a bit of these little fruit flies that were coming from downstairs, and my friend helped me block up the area that it was coming from, so that was nice of her to do that. I have to be careful. My filter's gone out the door, and I say what I think, and that is causing a bit of problems with people that are close to me because and they're taking things personally. So I was talking to one of my peeps about I manifested this body, like I imagined it, and then the universe and then she kind of threw back in my face that you had surgery and it was because of that. And I wasn't thinking about, and she kind of took it as a dig for her, and I was kind of talking to her about manifestation, and I think she comes across as a person who thinks she's the authority on spiritual awakening, or spiritual, how to be spiritually, and if it's not her way of doing it, it's not the right way. That's cool if she thinks that, not my problem. Only becomes my problem when she tries to force that on me. But maybe it'd be a good idea not to have these conversations. One thing I've realized is there are some people you can't have conversations about politics, emotions, stuff like that, because it's a very touchy subject, and if they have a different viewpoint from you, why are we having this conversation? I feel because you've got confirmation bias, so everything that you're saying is going to feed your narrative about of what you believe, and I know this, and so it's important, not to have these kind of conversations with the wrong people, because you spend energy in something that you don't. But then I could have just shut the fuck up, and I could have just listened and not have an opinion about it, but I wasn't in the mood to listen, and so I kind of snapped. Maybe that's what it was. I did say, I texted back saying I should have just said we shouldn't have this conversation. And I was on my period, so I was a bit snappy. That's no excuse. Thinking out loud, I could have dealt with it differently. There were so many different scenarios. But it is what it is. I responded, not my best, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. New day, beginning of the week. I might have a date on Saturday. We'll see. Yeah, I am excited about this week, I guess. Lots to do. And I am going to finish on time today. Bye.